Welcome, everybody. And the stock market was pounded for a second day Friday after China retaliated with new tariffs on U.S. goods, sparking fears President Ronald Gump has ignited a true global trade war that will lead to full-on recessions, right? So let me give you a few numbers here. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 2,231 points, 5.5%. The biggest decline since June 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. This follows 1,600-point decline on Thursday and marks the first time ever that it has shed more than 1,500 points on back-to-back days.
Have we got the toilet flush stinger?
Yeah, we're going to need something like that, right? Let's see. Do we have anything that goes down? I got a toilet flush sound. So there.
Yeah,
we'll have to use that. All right.
Yeah.
The S&P 500 nosedived 5.97%, the biggest decline since March of 2020. The benchmark shed of 4.84 on Thursday pulls it to 17%. The NASDAQ, the mini tech company stock market there, and a lot of these people sell and manufacture in China, they dropped 5.5%. And this follows nearly a 6% drop on Thursday, and it takes the index down by 22% from its December record. So China's Commerce Ministry said Friday that China will impose a 34% levy on all U.S. products, disappointing investors who had hoped the countries would negotiate before retaliating. I don't think you should be putting it on China. Trump did it first. Geopolitical craziness aside. Technology stocks led the bleeding on Friday. Shares of the iPhone maker Apple slumped 7%, bringing the loss to the week at 13%. NVIDIA, the artificial intelligence chip hero, they pulled back 7%, and Tesla fell 10%. And these companies have large exposure to China and are among the hardest hitting from the retaliatory duties here. Just a little more here. Trump's Jesus. China's efforts to respond to Trump's tariffs extended beyond reciprocal duties on their own, though. Beijing added several companies to the so-called unreliable entities list, and that asserts that the firms have broken market rules or contractual commitments. In addition, China opened an antitrust investigation into DuPont, sinking shares by 13% on the spot. And then Trump.
You're wrong.
Well, I'm not sure. It doesn't even say here, right? But Trump was steadfast. He was asked, I think it was on Air Force One, but he was asked, what's going to happen here? And he said, no, policies will never change. We are sticking with this. And the big fear in the markets now is that as this escalates, the U.S. won't back down, and it's just going to be a dog pile where everybody piles on more and more and more. And I mean, I'm not some big stock player, so I'm not overly concerned by all of that. But when big people in business lose a lot of money on the stock market, they start shedding jobs on the spot just because they panic. So it's not good for anyone, right? This is really bad stuff.
I know a couple of people got some money in stocks and they're losing money left, right and center. They're just going to have to keep a hold of it and wait for it to recover, I guess. But the same thing's happening in the UK. I noticed on the news today that the markets are crashing over here as well. And it's all just down to do with Trump and his tariffs. Yeah. That's all it took. That's all it took for the world to crash.
Yeah, Orange Shitgibbon speaketh, signeth, and boom, everybody panicketh. But, he's ruining everything for everybody, man. Even his own workers. So figure that one out.
Yeah. Well, in news of another crash, actually a crash avoidance. Oh no, it's going to crash somewhere else. That's right. There's a massive asteroid that once sparked fears of a direct hit on Earth in 2032 might actually strike the moon instead. According to fresh observations from NASA's James Webb Telescope. Yes, asteroid 2024 YR4, nicknamed a city killer due to its size and destructive potential, was initially given a 3% chance of impacting Earth, but new data now puts its odds of striking the moon at just under 4%. Oh dear. The space rock, now estimated to be between 53 and 67 meters wide, about the size of a 15-story building, would have caused catastrophic damage if it hit the Earth, potentially flattening everything within an 80-kilometer radius. I don't know what a kilometer is, but an 80-kilometer radius.
If only it was aimed at Mar-a-Lago. I'm just saying.
Yeah, just the White House. The revised trajectory was published in a new study co-authored by Andy Rivkin, of Johns Hopkins University. You know Andy.
Drink with him weekly. Guy.
Yeah. Walks with a funny limp, He's emphasized the importance of tracking even low probability threats. Although there's still a 96% chance the asteroid will miss the moon entirely, the risk hasn't been ruled out. The asteroid won't be observable again until 2026, when the James Webb Telescope will able to get further data on its path. Yes.
I guess we're all just going to have to panic and wait.
I wonder what would happen if it hit the moon, though. Is it just going to go poof?
Yeah, I mean,
like dropping stones into a bag of flour or something.
Yeah, exactly. It would just be a little poof, depending on how your telescope is, right? That's all you'd see, I wonder, because I don't think anything that size could possibly affect the orbit or anything. I can't imagine it would be anything catastrophic like that.
I don't know. We just never know.
Yeah, that would be really, really bad. We do not need that.
Now, it depends if Roland Emmerich is writing the script for this.
Well, if he is, there'll be no plot to the movie. So
yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah. What it will hit the moon, bounce off that, and then head straight to the Earth. It will just be a double impact sort of thing. Yeah.
And the moon will be hollow, and it'll be filled with nerds running computers off of memory tape, and it'd be crazy.
Yeah, it might just go straight through. Just go straight through the moon. It's poof out the other side.
Yeah, it's just a hologram. It's not really there.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe on your way out the door.
And leave a lunatic style comment in the comment section.